Dog culture is like communism, the Elgin dog attack example. So let's go over to this Fox 32 video and see what's up.
Begin tonight with the breaking news. A dog shot and killed by police. It happened in the northwest suburbs. Thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Schneider.
I'm Dawn Hasbrook. A frightening situation tonight in Elgin. Witnesses say that dog attacked its owners. Elizabeth Matthews is live there with the latest. Elizabeth. Yeah, the owners, a man and a woman, were attacked this evening in a brutal attack. Neighbors calling this just a brutal attack. It happened here in Elgin just before 5.
They attacked the owner, attacked both of the owners, and they finally grabbed the woman's arm and got both of her arms tore down to the bone.
So look at what we got here. We got a whole lot of community resources. Police officers, trucks, fire trucks, investigators. I'm sure animal control is there. I'm sure we have EMS people on call. This is community resources that are being reallocated for dog owners. Okay, you didn't choose to do this. Sitting at home as a taxpayer or as a business owner, when you pay taxes on your gasoline, on your food, when you pay payroll taxes, much of that money is getting reallocated to these community resources. Let's look around some more.
So here's how this all started. Elgin police say the owners were walking their dog when there are reports that it started fighting with another dog. It then attacked its owners, causing those injuries. Someone called 911 and officers arrived just before 5 o'clock tonight.
Okay, we got more resources. So what does communism say? Communism says the government will allocate your resources for you. So that's what's happening here. Are you allowed to own some kind of innovative thing that can shut a dog off in a microsecond when an attack comes? No. Are you allowed to have a loaded firearm on your body at all times and use it on a dog to prevent an attack? No. I mean, you can, however, you will suffer grave consequences if your neighbors find out that you defended yourself against a dog. But the government can do it. The police can come in and shoot a dog, no problem. That's like communism. You're not allowed to defend yourself. Well, maybe you can, but don't let your neighbors catch you. Now, if the neighbors saw those pit bull owners, let's say grab them by the neck or give them a good kick on the dog booty, what would they do? They would film it and turn it into the government, like communism. You see these stories all the time. They will see somebody rough handling their dog, kicking it like on the back, kicking it into the garage, grabbing it by the neck and jerking it into the house when it's acting like a fool. Possibly they were trying to prevent some of this nasty stuff happening. But if one of the citizens sees that video goes up on Facebook, it goes to the local news department, and they will try to get that person fired from their job. They will try to get that person fined, prison time. They will call it dog abuse. They will turn in their fellow neighbors for any slight done by a dog. That's like communism. Turn in any dissenter. Turn them in. We'll give you a reward for finding the dog abuse. But we're not going to allow you to defend yourself against dog attacks. For that, we're going to tax your fellow citizens, buy a bunch of these trucks. This is all your tax money. Communism says we're going to take stuff from you and give it to people that don't have it. They're taking your tax money and giving it to dog owners that need constant thousands and thousands of dollars of community resources and responses. Tires, a truck that produces emissions, more tires, more carbon emissions, while they tell you to sit home and quit using so much water, stop driving so much, stop producing all of these gases. You need to worry about climate change because the government said so. Meanwhile, the government is happy to blow your money on dog owners. This is an element of communism. The government is spending your community resources, using your infrastructure for dumbass dog owners that literally line up to kill themselves and kill other people via their dogs.
Night in the 900 block of High Street, Elgin police quickly assessed the situation and shot the dog, killing it.
Look at all of those cop cars. What if, for example, this was like a teenage guy sitting at home. Not a dog attack. He's just being innovative. What if he called up his local mayor and police and county commissioners and people that have access to these thousands and thousands of dollars of resources? And he said, hey, I want to start up a little drive-in movie theater, but for kids on bikes. Can you guys help me? Can you guys help me get some loans and permits and get me to the right people? That would not happen so fast. He would have to go through permits, liability. What if somebody got hurt on the property? Stuff like that. So this does not allow any type of innovation or creativity. This just tells you to sit at home, wait until you're bleeding, wait until you're attacked. Don't worry, the government will take care of you. But the government doesn't come in until afterwards. The government has all of this equipment that's supposed to be going up to building your society up, fixing your infrastructure. How much money do you think was spent on deploying all of this for dogs? When they could have instead put that money towards, like, I don't know, fixing the cracks on the concrete, you know? Maybe they could put up like a little station right here in the grass, a little pull-up station for the up-and-coming young men and strong, independent mothers. They could stop and do some pull-ups or sit-ups, a little exercise station. No, they're not doing stuff like that. They're spending thousands and thousands of your dollars reallocating it to dog owners. The presence of dogs allows these type of communist activities in your world.
They looked at the situation and the officer pulled a gun and shot the dog. There was no way to get that dog to turn loose. It was clamped on so hard they were trying for 5 minutes to get the dog off. And when the police got here, they had to shoot it.
So that they were trying for 5 minutes to get the dog off of the owner, the arm. And so again, why can't owners have some type of piece of equipment, some type of computer chip that's in the dog's brain, some type of, the things that the police have to end these dog attacks and save human lives? Overall, the general consensus in society and government is you're not allowed to defend yourself against dogs. If we catch you rough handling a dog, doing anything like that, we're going to put that video up and we're going to try to get you hurt, fired from your job. But the government can come in and do it. That's like an element of communism. Don't go defending yourself. Just sit there, buy yourself a bunch of dogs, and we'll come in and we'll take care of any problems with the dogs, but not until you're near death or not until a couple of your neighbors have been maimed. Listen to this.
Probably saved that woman's life with their quick response and their quick actions here at the scene.
Yeah, they saved the woman's life by shooting those dogs. So the woman's life could have been saved by not having these dogs. If we lived in a society that didn't market dogs so hard, if you moved into a neighborhood and there was a lot of pit bulls around, a proper testosterone balanced father, a proper strong independent woman, you guys would walk down there to that person's house and you would tell them, if your pit bull dog gets anywhere near my little dog or my sons and daughters, we will do everything in our power to end your pit bull dog. And that is the true community type of thing. But this is communism via the government. They want us to have the government come in and fix it and save it for us while we sit back and watch our fellow citizens basically throw each other in front of these dogs. And it's pretty terrible that these things happen so often right in neighborhoods where these pit bull dogs and other types of dogs cause these problems. And as a citizen, if you go to a neighbor and you tell them, hey, your dog is a menace, you need to keep away from my sons and daughters, you need to keep away from my yard, you will be treated like an absolute outcast. You will be told on, you will be called a dissenter or a zoo sadist, and they will put you up on Facebook. But at the end of the day, the government has to come in and use their firearms on these dogs. And this is a form of communism. So what do you guys think? See you in the comments.